revolution.
Flat night in my
Glorious
car, man, put on a lip 12 o'clock.
It's revolution.
TV girl, then.
What up, boy?
Oh, beautiful, far heroes proved in liberating strife. Who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, make God thy gold refined, till all success be nobleness, and ever again divine. And you know, when I was in school, we used to sing it something like this. Listen here. Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain, far purple mountain majesties, over the fruited plain. But now wait a minute, I'm talking about America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee. He crowned thy good. Yes, he did. Heavy brotherhood from sea to shining sea. You know, I wish I had somebody to help me sing this. America, I love you, America. You see, my God, he done shed his grace on thee. You ought to love him for it, because he crowned that good. He told me he would. Every brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, Lord. I thank you, Lord.
Let's sit there and get down to business, right? What is the MCM? What is the machine afraid of on the Tucker Carlson and Putin interview on a 4-wheel, man? Because I've been watching this. And I even said myself that I would love to sit there and just have a sit down with Putin and just ask all these questions. Because if I was Tucker, these are the questions I would ask. Number one, was those really biolabs that Putin actually bombed in the beginning of the Ukrainian war? Wasn't it a stronghold of Nazi Germany since Nazi Germany of the Nazis since the 1930s? Isn't the Ukraine a hub for pedophilia? Or what about the uranium? What about the uranium one dealing with Hillary Clinton and 20% of our uranium deposits sold to the Soviets? What about the Iranian, what was it, 2 point something billion that was sent to Iran the 17th of January 2021? Cash money that was inside planes shipped straight to Iran before Trump came into office. What about the study of the Wuhan labs and how they started out in North Carolina, and then they couldn't then do through the Obama administration, they illegal the I forgot what they call what they call it, the study of germs and stuff, but they moved it to Wuhan labs, and then Dr. Fauci himself was overseeing that. Or what about all these other things dealing with when Joe Biden said after the firing of the investigator on Hunter Biden, dealing with him being a executive, a shareholder of electric company of an energy company that he don't know nothing about in an investigation, and all of a sudden he bribed that he wasn't going to give Ukraine the billions of dollars for, I guess, whatever they do with the money, not unless they sit there and fire the attorney that was actually investigating Hunter Biden. Remember this line? Son of a bitch, they fired him. Are they afraid of all this information is going to be exposed? What about the Nord Stream pipeline when all fingers point to our government, not us, blowing the Nord Stream pipeline up a couple years ago? All this stuff. What about the questions about the Russian oligarchs that Hunter Biden was dealing with, that he got paid into one of his holding companies, one of the LLCs? What about all the pictures that they have with all the partners of Joe Biden sitting there saying that he had nothing to do with his son's business affairs, but let alone is he has pictures, dinners, and also there's witnesses and all that stuff like that? What are they afraid of? What are they afraid of his on this interview with Tucker Carlson? They kicked him off of Fox. He's not beholden to Fox or any other news network. He goes there by himself on his own, gets the interview. And now you're sitting there calling this man treason that he's not allowed, but let alone is you have CNN reporters and all that. They interviewed bin Laden. So who's a real tyrant there? It looked like Tucker Carlson was having a good time out there in Russia. I've met a lot of Russian people, and the people are great. Very nice people. Very humble people. But let alone, as I said before, though, this isn't the United States of America. They want it to be the United States of D.C. or it's the United States of the New World Order. You have all these different states and all this stuff like that sitting there repelling against the government, dealing with the protecting our own borders for our own sovereignty of our own states. But Washington, D.C. is the ones that are sitting there trying to run shit. Let's call it what it is. It's called what it is, dude. This is the United States of America, not the United States of Washington, D.C. So Tucker Carlson pays his own money, didn't take for no lobbyists, no nothing. He used his own money to go to Russia, have a sit down, have a chat. So what are you afraid of? You're afraid of the truth and all your dirt's going to sit there and come out, MSM? In case of some of y'all that's sitting there talking, some of y'all sitting there just coming in and stuff like that, I'm just letting y'all know you're going to have to go on a rewind because I gave quite a few issues of what Tucker should be talking about. But let alone at the same time, they're sitting there trying to put with this immigration law that they put in, like well over 200 pages worth of it. Oh yeah, we're going to have the border, we're going to put troops in also for asylum, have more asylum people, and also another 5,000 people every single day coming through the border. Now, is that going to close the border? Now you go 5,000 times 365, and you do the math. All right. So 5,000, 5,100, what's 5,000 plus 100? That's over 50,000. Well over 50,000. 500,000 people. Think about it. You see, what they're sitting there using these people, which you don't understand, is they keep on talking about people can't vote, that they're sitting there trying to keep people from voting and all that stuff like that. Meanwhile, they're sitting there trying to keep you from voting for the president you want inside the office. Oh, I mean, right now they sat there and they took away. They're trying to take away his presidential immunity. And you know what? I say go ahead and do it, because that brings precedent. All right, that we can sit there and we can dig into every single thing that the Bidens, the Obamas, Nancy Pelosi, all them cats can sit there. We can actually go into everything they do, and they don't have no executive immunity for nothing, even if they're in the government. Facts. So go ahead, y'all, bring it. And just to let you know, again, Mr. Zuckerberg, here on Facebook, and also whoever owns Google, which also I am live on Twitter, all right? Fuck you. And I mean that from the depths of my soul. This is our First Amendment right. This is public, so don't try to sit there and use it. You use Article 230, because you know what? You're abusing it. And at the end of the day, as I said before, all my social network, all my blame cancelizations, all my suspensions and all that, you know what I'm saying? I am included inside of this, inside of this class action lawsuit. Fuck y'all, pay me. Because y'all in trouble already anyways. So I don't have a fuck to give. You know what I'm saying? What you do, just shut me down. At the end of the day, y'all going to pay me. Just letting you know. That's just my disclaimer. I'm not a terrorist. I don't want to kill anybody or anything like that. I'm going to state the facts. Our First Amendment rights are in jeopardy at the moment. So all them things I said earlier about Tucker Carlson and all that stuff like that, because this is a shorty, because I have to get ready to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Is it treasonous? Or who's more treasonous to their own country? Putin or Biden? You know? They still want to send money to Ukraine. Really agree with all?
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Do I agree with all that? No. Do I agree that we should be involved in this war? No, because I don't believe in death. I'm with Trump. You can sit there and say you get peace in 24 hours and fine. You know what I'm saying? Just don't say build a temple, then go up there and say that you're God. And that's anybody, any politician, anybody on this planet. The minute you say you're God, the minute that you turn me off. The second, the nanosecond. I'm just calling it how it is, man. I'm just calling it how it is. What are y'all afraid of, MCM and mainstream media? Fox, CNN, MSNBC, ABC, CBS. What are y'all afraid of? What are you afraid of, Mr. Biden? What are you afraid of, Ms. Pelosi? What are you afraid of, Newsom? What are you afraid of, Obama's? Michelle, Michael, Barack, Clinton's? What are you afraid of? Trying to bring this narrative that is treasonous, and they don't want Tucker Carlson back in the United States and all that stuff like that. What are you afraid of? So you know what? At the end of the day, man, let's keep this blame checklist, man. Rewind the video if you haven't seen it. I'm on Twitter. All right, so I go live there. I'm on live on on YouTube. I'll be uploading a lot of videos that I have done up on Rumble. I'll let you know. And I have a few more things coming up, you know, some things that make you just going to make you happy and all that stuff like that. And I'm going to check y'all out, man. So you know what? Y'all be cool. Y'all, you know, just have a good life, man, and live day by day, and fight for your freedoms. Because you know what? The truth is coming out. Tune in on Tucker. Soon that video is going to drop, and let's see what's happening. I'll check you out later. I'm out.
Flat night in my car, man.